live here on a Saturday night. The Whale Trading Network Chart Request Show. We got a lot of charts to go over here. We got our buddy Marger. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, guys? Will you butcher my name over there,
Marger.
man?
We got Marger on the stream tonight. Well, it's pretty nasty week, huh? What do you think? I mean, everything was really plummeting there. XRP leading the pack, down almost 30%. We got a little rebound, but as to be expected. But we have the chart request show. We have people that submitted some requests. We're going to go over those from the Discord. And the Discord is joinable with the link on the bottom of the broadcast. So I'm sorry, I got lost right there. So if you want to join the Discord, you can click on that link in the description in the bottom. You can join up and you will enter the Discord pretty easily. We charge a very nominal fee to join up with the chat requests here to get the chat channels here. So we got $5 for the chat. You can upgrade to the chat and the alert system here. That will give you access to the Albert Einstein bot where you get the alerts directly from the indicator in the Discord. Comes with a whole bunch of technical analysis information, stop loss recommendations, all that good stuff. And if you want to get up to the top tier 3 level here, you can actually install the indicator directly on your TradingView account. And you need to have at least the essentials package because we do use the 5-day time frame with the indicator. If you don't have essentials, you're just using the basic, you can still use it. You're just going to have to set it up to run on the week. But it is tuned to the 5 days, and if you don't have it set to the 5-day, then the alerts aren't going to line up in the Discord. But nonetheless, but it's pretty painless to join that. It's an automated process. Once you sign up, the bot will give you the access. And boom, right into the Discord you go, and you'll see everybody there waiting to talk. So how you doing over there, Mager?
Beard and snow, man. Canada's getting hit. East Coast, yeah, man. We got dumped on a couple snowstorms, so we got I don't know. Yeah, it was up to about my waist in some spots, man. It was rough.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Drifted up. Oh no, man. I can't wait for the winter to be over with, man. I'll tell you that. But yeah, like you said, it was a rough week. We kind of touched base with that last week. I said that it didn't look too good and that we were going to head down. And I mean, that happened. Looks like we're trying to, find a local bottom here. Is it a trend reversal? No. There's no confirmation of that yet anyway. So we just have to watch the follow through, right? I posted some numbers to be watching. And this chart too is this was red a minute ago. It's orange now because we didn't close over it or nothing yet. So I want to see that. Well, we did close over. Sorry, I want to see the retest close over, and I want to see a nice clean touch on that and see where we go. This year's the number that I'm watching right now, 7878. As you can see, we closed underneath there 4 consecutive times there on the 4 hour with wick rejections off of this trend line. Now that we're above it, maybe we can see some volume follow through and push through this resistance. and try to carry on up through and make a higher high and try to show that we have a pivot point here, right? Um, so yeah, woof, what a week, right? Rough, man. Yeah. Jeez. I mean, yesterday and the day before, I mean, we're all right, but the day before that, man, whoa.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It,
at least better.
yeah, and
I
I
mean,
mean, guys are screaming from the rooftop, bottoms in, da da da. Man, I wouldn't go that far. You can't call that here.
yeah,
Uh, we, we just have to be cautious, right? And I put a good post in the Discord today, breaking everything down and what and how I feel that we should be treating this, right. So, uh, my outlook still hasn't changed. Like I said last week, we shut the 5 day alerts off. Um, so what that means for you guys, nothing really. It just means we're not paying attention to this right now because we have no confirmation of a bottom being found, and there's so much selling pressure and bear structures through the macro and mid macro timeframes that it's not safe for me to say, let's continue to keep accumulating right now. I want really want to see what happens here, right? So that's why we're sticking to the 4 hour, right? And as you can see, the 4 hour plays out in the daily, right? So if you buy on the daily, right? Like, see, if you buy here, you have to use the 4 hour stop loss recommendations, right? So you may have got stopped out here, I don't know, right? But you definitely would have got stopped out here, right? So the daily and the 4 hour designed for scalps, right? And this is a scalping scenario right now. Could be long, could be short. Who you just have to pay attention. Market's super volatile right now. There's so many macroeconomic events unfolding, not so good stuff happening, like the Epstein files, and now all of a sudden Epstein created Bitcoin and da da da, just the normal stuff, right?
yeah.
Um, just
It's
block
just
that
normal.
out.
It's
That's
completely
that's
normal.
crazy. Yeah, but that's foolishness. Epstein did not create Bitcoin. I mean, come on
I was
now.
saying
I
he
mean, the
funded it. I don't know if he
Oh, okay.
created it.
Well, who cares? I mean, but a startup company is a startup company. I mean, and who knows who started it up, right? We don't know. I mean, did he do his due diligence on this person that was investing, or did he just really need the investment? Like, I mean, I'm not here to judge off of someone that needed an investment partner, and was this before all his nonsense? For like, there's just some things that you have to consider there, right? It's not all black and white, but it's just foolishness anyway. I wouldn't even waste my time even thinking of that, right? It's just straight bud. Um, Bitcoin
Yeah.
found 50K, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, Bitcoin fell down below, pre-election gain, so it lost most of the election gains since Trump was elected here. And at least it got some back here.
Yeah, man. It's pretty bleak right now. We don't know if this is just a relief bounce because it's so oversold, or if we can build off it. That's why we really need to pay attention here, right? Because we were pretty deep in oversold, right? Uh, like, that's some of the lowest levels you'll see on Bitcoin down here, right? So just for context,
Mm-hmm.
right? Look how many touches there are. I see one so far, two, three, four, five, six out from here. So from 2022. So yeah, I mean it was due for a bounce. We knew that, right? Um, where's it going to bounce to? Uh, who knows? It was trying to find support and build a base off of 70. And was hoping for a push to 80. There's quite a bit of liquidity up there, right? Um, but that that's yet to be seen. Um, I just wanted to cover over Bitcoin a little bit. I know guys are, really wondering what's going on, and
Yeah.
with good reason too, man. I mean, guys who really know this stuff are having a hard time, myself included. This is really tricky. Things aren't really kosher. They're not moving the way that they normally do. Um, the political stuff and the institutional stuff is really changing the dynamics of price action.
Yeah.
Um, Leverage is killing it. Um, just so many inexperienced, weak-handed leverage players going into positions and just over and over getting bled out, and the market is paying the price for it. Um, you know, you got 1,000 people putting in 200x longs, and they're all trying to do that what they think is the bottom on on a capitulation, and now you just created a massive pocket below. And
Yeah.
because these inexperienced traders don't know how to navigate the market by using heat maps and other tools to see what other traders are doing, are overexposed, and they're now in a weak position, and they're going to be targeted by the market makers, right? Or the whales that want that liquidity, right? Because it's an easy target. Why not? Right?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah,
Well, yeah. So
let's jump into the requests and
yeah,
see
let's
what we got
see.
going on.
Okay, so we have the first one is actually going to be requesting um, BTC here. I know you kind of went over a little bit there.
Yeah, so I mean, these are the zones I'm watching right now. These lines here, and this line, and this line, and this line, and this line, right? What essentially I want to see here, and what I hope happens, but it's yet to be seen. Um, Something like this. So I want to see a bounce off of this, uh, over this, onto this, maybe here, double bottom, and we need a bit of a volume to push up towards the 80K. Um, so that's what I'm hoping to see here, around around here, to create a higher high off of this, and hopefully it may form a continuation pattern off of that. That's yet to be seen, right? This is kind of what I'm watching for, and hoping for, and that's what these lines are representing. Uh, will it happen? I don't know. Like I said, this is rough, man.
Oh,
We
yeah, the
almost
daily
lost
looks
my
rough.
fib. Yeah, we almost lost my fib circle completely, and like that's bad. I'll have to redo everything at that point. And yeah, that would really suck. Trust me. That would mean we're going under these here, right?
Yeah,
Or you know, on these. These are my last hoorahs under this guy right here, right? This is my guy. And it's funny it lands right here. 6 6 6 7. It would be funny if it was all sixes, right? I
Yeah.
guess I should have moved it around a little,
We had to fit
but
the 6 7 in there, right?
yeah, that's right. And the Crosby, the 87, right? I don't even know if you would know who that is.
Oh, geez. That's got
Sidney
to be some kind
Crosby?
of hockey or soccer
Yeah,
thing.
there you go.
Yeah.
Hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
But
know who.
yeah, that's what we're watching for on Bitcoin here. Um I wouldn't worry about the 5 day right now. You're not gonna get the alert for it anyway.
Yeah,
And if
just kind of touch on that. It is also it's just eliminated the gold dots. The red dots will still pop up there on that, but the gold dots are suppressed for right now. Nothing's going to print a gold dot anyhow because everything's in a down channel again. So so there's
Jim
that.
Cramer, Jim Cramer says he was told President Trump is buying Bitcoin for the U.S. Strategic Reserve during the crash this week. I
Yeah.
heard at 60K he's gonna fill the Bitcoin reserve.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man! I hope this guy gets fired or something. I'm so sick of the inverse Kramer shit and everything, man. It's like they'll inverse it when they want to, or they'll make them right when they want to. It's like,
Yeah.
get out of here, man. I don't care about what you have to say. You're an asshat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Well, they are going to
here's
have that. They're going to have that secret meeting at Mar-a-Lago on the 18th with the crypto heads and I think some of the banking financial people. So, be very interested to see what comes out of that secret
nothing,
meeting.
nothing. Because if it's secret, how do you know about it?
Yeah. Well, there's speculation that this could be the start of
Ah,
the new
get
financial
out.
system.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And let me guess, XRP's
It
leaving, right?
happens every 100 years.
Yeah, Eh, right. And XRP's gonna
Well, they're talking
take
about
it all.
the
Right?
that gold that the banks are so over leveraged on silver that they don't have enough to cover everything. So the short
That I believe.
squeeze, yeah. So
I
they could be
mean,
in some serious trouble. People start unloading everything.
yeah.
They have to get
Oh,
another bailout.
at whose expense?
Oh, the taxpayers. Maybe they'll reroute the Somalia money over to the banking industry,
Yeah.
bail them out.
Don't hold your
But
breath on that one.
yeah, so that's Goose. He's looking for BTC. Next thing he's looking for is Ethereum.
Yeah, I mean, ETH is pretty much in the same boat as Bitcoin.
Hmm.
Probably worse, right? Um, I mean, yeah, everything looks pretty wild, man. I don't know what I got going on here. It must have been playing around with something. But yeah, look, I had bleak outlook for Ethereum, and I mean, that's my rock bottom hope to God it comes kind of thing. I can buy every bit I can. Uh, that's my hopium line right there. Sad to say, I'm hoping for that, but I am. Uh, this is rough, man. I mean, it's a lower low, and a lower high. Uh,
Hmm.
there's nothing good about it. Will this be a pivot point? I don't know. It could be double bottom off of this structure, right? So, uh, right. So this was the previous breakout zone in April, right? Did buyers step in before it came back down to this level? Or is this just a temporary bounce because of institutional demand? And this is like a Tom Lee bounce, uh, yet to be seen. But these would be definitely numbers that I'd be watching right here and somewhere in around here, right? And I wouldn't trust the bottom of that, right? And like, although that touch there, I don't like off of these. Like I explained to Pi, he was asking me when we were going over some of this stuff the other day why I put my line where I put it and not on the bottom like on this one, right? Um, so this was like a pull down into support after capitulation, right? This isn't. So you don't trust these wicks. These are manipulation wicks, right? These are trying to get traders out. So you don't really want to base your support off of those. You want to base the support off of the accumulation zone, which was here, right? And here, right? So if you were looking to try to get in on these, you would try to get in around here on the accumulation zone or in around here on the accumulation zone, right? And it blew right through that accumulation zone. It didn't care about this. Um, there was no buyers here. Uh, so I can tell you now that this will be a strong sell zone because there was no buyers, right? So this will have heavy sells here. I do believe, in my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me. But yeah, Ethereum same outlook as Bitcoin. Run these right. And run these. If you buy off of the daily, right, you have to use the 4 hour, right, because the daily isn't gonna give you the red dots consistently like the 4 hour, right? Um, so if you go down to the 4 hour, see, so you would have got stopped out right here, right? Right at the peak too, right? So, and then here you would have got stopped out probably here, right? So, I mean, they're not big moves, right? But at least you're not sitting there doing nothing and just wondering, right? I mean, at least you can, 5%. I mean, 5% is 5%, right? Uh, you know, 10%, but take a little couple percents off of that, each one. So, but still, a gain is a gain, right? So and these are pretty good to leverage off of, right? As long as you're using risk management and stuff. You know, 5% is a pretty good leverage play, right? So keep that in mind. Um, again, just watch those zones. Again, it could bounce here. We don't know. Uh,
Is that kind of a head and shoulder right there on the daily chart?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just I had to mute my mic. I'm coughing a little bit.
Oh, you need a cough button over there.
Yeah, so yes and no. It depends on how you do your line. I don't like the lines like this. So I like the neckline, the line up, right?
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't, right? There's like where's the neckline here, right? So if it came down here, then oh yeah, right. If this here one was down here, right,
Yeah.
right, but yeah, I mean, and again, they obviously can treat it as such because um it played out on Bitcoin, right, and it wasn't as clear and clean, right. I'll pull it up, right, so you can see it there. It's kind of the similar structure, right? And that played out right.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see what happens here, right? Uh, because like all the necklines aren't always the same. I've noticed that, and they do these horizontal ones now too. And like I said, I don't really like those ones. Um, at the horizontal. I meant vertical. Um, like this,
Yeah.
right? And then boom, boom, and then that's your retest, right? You want to get the bodies there though, right? So shoulder, head, shoulder, retest.
Yeah.
And like that's a crazy measure move. And that don't make no sense. Right? And like pretty
Mm-hmm.
close to my oh you see it? Pretty close to my Hail Mary. Right? So
Yeah, it's close.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, so I mean, there's some ugly structures here, guys. I mean, there's no reason to be screaming from the rooftop saying buy alts and da da da. Don't get fooled. I mean, hey, sure, it can happen. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this very well could be the bottom, right? Uh, but I wouldn't be basing it off of just because of my. I feel like it's the bottom. This got to be the bottom because we just sold off forever, right? Who did
Yeah.
the guy? Same guy's been saying that from up here and up here and up here and up here. Yeah. So don't pay attention to that, man. Follow the chart. Chart says down right now. Chart doesn't say up. Sorry to tell
Yeah.
you guys.
Yep.
Nothing here says that we're going up. Uh, right now, what it says is that we bounced from a demand zone and hit a resistance zone that used to be support and no longer support. It's now a supply a supply zone, right, and no longer a demand zone. So yeah, I don't get why guys are bullish right now. I mean,
Yeah.
things went down 80, 90, 100, 200, 300% and went up 20, 30, 40%. And now it's like, oh, alt season. Yeah, let's all dance and
Moving
party and
into phase two.
rejoice. Yeah, like, come on, don't be stupid. That no, we're not doing that here.
No.
We're not saying that. Um, watch. That's all you can do right now.
Yeah. The
Be
next.
the the market rewards patience, and it always has,
Yep. Very
buying and
true.
selling.
The next thing he's looking for is a H bar.
Yeah, I mean, H bar is not too pretty either, right? I want to do something up here. What's going on here? Just trying to show something to somebody. Probably your dumbass, eh? No, I'm
Which
just
one?
joking, bro. I don't know. This looks like a flag here, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to break up over it, right? Um, All H bar hasn't given you a buy in a minute off the 4 hour, and good reason. I mean, these last three dots weren't very good either, right? Uh, I mean, you just may have broke even on this guy. You lost on these if you didn't. Well, you would have won if you used stop, but you didn't get a dot to stop. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't say you won those. Um, this one you did good off of. Um, Yeah, man, H-Bar took a
Oh,
licking.
it did take a licking.
Man. Oh, look, but I mean, it's in a previous demand zone, so previous breakout zone here, and I mean, it's the same thing as ETH. I mean, it blew past all the other spots, right?
Yep.
Um, but found its home down here off of the pre-breakout at a bear, right? Um, so. Let's see what happens. Who knows, man? I mean, I like H bar, but I don't really like any else right now.
No.
They all look like shit.
Yeah.
Uh, I
They all
mean,
look
there's
like
not too
dog
much.
shit. I mean, they look
Yeah,
like real dog shit on Thursday night. I
yeah.
mean, at least
I
they come
mean,
back a little. There was a
a
little
little,
reprieve there,
yeah,
but who knows if it's sustainable?
yeah. I mean, who knows what Trump's gonna say next, or what, what tariffs tomorrow, or like
Yeah,
the market is on literal edge, and so are the traders, right? Just waiting for something to panic over. And it's like it's almost like people are anticipating. It's like it's not like if it's going to happen, it's like will this happen? When will Trump say something? When will whatever happen, right? So people are pretty much with their finger over the panic button, which is the sell button, right?
yeah,
We really need some things to change, economically, politically. It's just turmoil after turmoil right now between countries. And it's not just the United States. Russia's in there, China, Poland. There's many other countries that are having conflict, that you just aren't hearing about because Epstein files were released and
yeah,
dot this and blah blah that, right? Just turning the side eye, and sometimes you wonder why some things are released at certain times. It's like because there's so many other more important, detrimental things to everything other than the Epstein files, and like people commenting on whether he funded Bitcoin or funded Coinbase or this and that. Like,
yeah.
man, the guy's dead. And if he's not dead,
Allegedly, right?
yeah, well, even if
Now
he
they're showing
isn't,
pictures in Israel.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But even if he isn't dead, who cares? It's not like it's going to come to light that he's alive and that it was all a government cover up and da 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 da. You'll
Yeah.
never know. So what's the point of speculating, right? Who
Yeah.
cares?
I mean,
Move
a while
on.
ago it was, you got some good news and it would pump. Now it's completely reversed. Good news, bad news, everything falls into the toilet or
Yeah.
into the turlet, as we say down south.
Mm, so again, guys, if you want to run the 4 hour and the daily, run them together, you can. But I mean, I'm not too optimistic, with these, with altcoins. If you're looking to buy something, this is great. Especially down here. I mean, yeah, it's still a bit overpriced, but it won't be forever. Can it go lower? Sure. Is this a great DCA price? Sure. I mean, just think it was $120,000 not that long ago, right? So remember that, and this asset will hold its value, not like Beth or TIA or SUI, you know. Like, let's just see how much that lost off of its high, right? Yeah. So if you put, $10,000 in there, you got $100 left, or $1,000 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that $1,000 left, right? But if you did that with Bitcoin, at least you got half your money. Not you, yeah,
That's
right? At
right.
least, well, a little more than that, but yeah, at least right? At least it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, hopefully you
Um,
weren't buying at the top either.
no, right? But that
But
it's
guarantee
just
us some
saying,
people did.
for sure they did. There's
100%.
there has to be a buyer to be a seller, right? Right. So Bitcoin lost 50%, right? But it came back up 45. So if you put $10,000 in, you still got 4,500, right? A little better than 1,000. And is something like that guaranteed to retain its value? No, it's a speculative asset, plain and simple. Bitcoin is not. Um, ETFs eliminated that. Government approval and acceptance eliminated that. Countries adopting it as a currency eliminated that. It's not a speculative asset anymore. It has real world usage, and that real world usage has been put to use. Like, yes, I get a lot of these alts have real world usage, but is it being put to use? That that's all that matters. I mean, look at Kita. It's like what the fastest thing in or whatever,
Yeah, 50
but no one,
quadrillion transactions a second. It's I think it's
yeah,
like
but
22
no
cents
one's
now.
using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one uses it. So what it could do a quadrillion transactions a second, but if no one's buying it or using it, it doesn't matter, right? So again, stick to the solid assets that you know people are going to be buying again, right? You don't know if people are going to be buying that again. You don't know if people are going to be buying Kita again or OP, uh, you know, but you know people are going to be buying, you know, things like Bitcoin Cash, XRP and XLM, Solana,
Link, yeah.
Ondo, HBAR, Link.
I mean, yeah,
Like
Link's
people
still
are,
under $9.
yeah. I mean,
That's
these are the
crazy.
assets. Yeah, but I mean, those are the assets that are worth putting some money into. You know, are you loading the boat? No, I wouldn't be loading the boat. But uh, DCA and down here, man, yeah, you're laughing, right? But
Yeah.
I'm saying don't load the boat because are we in this kind of zone right now, right? Are we in here, right? And like, do you have some time, right? So do you want to, right? So you got 500 days there, right?
Right.
So you do you want to load the boat maybe right here, and now you're chopping around forever, and you gotta hope that you can, you know, sell this top here, right? Without taking a loss so you can actually accumulate properly without like, you know, starting off with a losing hand and then not be able to do anything with it. So that's why if you buy here, you know, and you put 5 or 10% of your position that you plan to take into the asset, right? And then okay, if it if it goes up, right? You're watching, waiting for a pullback with an order in a limit order somewhere that you mapped out, right? And if it doesn't hit, then you move it up a little more, right? And if it doesn't hit, move on. Don't keep chasing it till you got a limit order up here, and right, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't hit, then it wasn't meant to be. Uh, Either A, work on your entries a little better, uh, i.e., like your charting abilities, or you know, whatever you plan as your entry move it up a couple ticks, just, you know, because you're not having much success with it, you know. So say if you're going to put a order in at 665, say, well, none of my orders are ever hitting, so let me just raise it up $1 or 50 cents or something, you know what I mean, and then see if it hits. uh don't go market buying, and don't go buy. buying green daily 20%. Oh, we're reversing. I gotta buy everything right now, or I'm gonna.
FOMO.
Yeah, right. And then like look what happens. Now everything's red after that big thing after from 2 days ago, right? So like now everybody's that was buying here and stuff, right? Or now like, uh-oh, uh, are we going to go down? And then if it does go down, those are the first people to sell, and they're usually selling at a loss, right? And then that forces the price down more, and then more people sell, and then it just trickles, right? Because remember, this is all social networking, right? Because we're all trading and stuff, right? So this is we all feed off of each other. And as much as you
Mm.
don't want to believe it, we do, right? That's why fib the fibs are so crucial in trading, right? And that's why we use the Fibonacci sequence, right? Right. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
though that's H bar. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, the fear and greed index, I think it hit 4. I think that's the
yeah, it's
lowest ever.
yeah, it's crazy, right? And there's no signs that it's over,
No.
right?
I-
If it was over for sure, why aren't we still going up? Why aren't we buying? You know, but like after 1 day pump doesn't that and after dumping for 3 months, that doesn't equate, guys. Like,
We've been
let's be
we've been
real.
dumping since summer. I think it's more like seven
Well,
months
no,
now.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah.
One 20% day doesn't equate for and say, okay, yeah, we're definitely reversing here now because we had a 20% pump after dumping 40% in a week, right? Like,
Yeah.
no, that's not how trading works, right? Um, this was a smart money bounce. And this is a smart money sell off, right? In my opinion. They're going to get out whoever they can get out. And if the liquidity pool says to go down, then hey, guess what? They're going to go down and get that money. No and ifs or buts about it. They do it consistently. Even if it's just with a wick, they'll get it, right?
Hmm.
So again, manage risk, manage positions, be smart, don't overexpose yourself here. This is not the time to be jumping for joy. Trust me. I know people are on social media now that are trying to call the bottom and say, buy everything you can. Those are usually the people that will get you broke pretty quick.
Yeah.
Um, don't be going out spending all your money here. Trust me. And this is looking worse and worse now. Uh, failed retest. So we were trying to hug that and we couldn't.
Yep.
Um, no support there to run up off of. Try to take that 70 down. So, uh, we may bounce or we'll come down and retouch that. So this would be possible neckline support here because these wicks kind of tell you that, right? There's a wick indecision or a candle indecision after one after another, right? So the market doesn't even really know because we don't know. No one really knows what's going on right now. Um, Sunday coming up in Asia. Uh, I mean there's some gaps up top, right? Um, quite a few now, right? And a big noticeable one in the 80s or 70s or somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I was looking at it earlier. But yeah, those are definitely something to look for, or pay attention to. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking too good right there. How about the old XRP?
who requested that?
I don't know. One of the new members. So you might not want to bash them.
Yeah, I think you're lying. XRP don't look too bad here. Right? There's a bullpen in there. Let's see how it plays. Let's see. Damn.
Bam. That was right on the
Damn.
money.
I was right on the one. Let's get her 2 for 2. No, not quite. Oh.
Mm-mm.
Mm, getting close there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we lose
Oh yeah.
that.
Look.
So you get nothing. You lose.
Yeah.
Good day, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too pretty. Measured move.
3 rejections so far.
It breaks out from there though. Get a higher high.
Yeah.
That's about it. That'd be nice though. $1.66.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic
Oh,
right now.
oh yeah, I bet you were saying that too long ago. 240, yeah. $3 tomorrow. Womp womp.
We're still waiting on our 589. I mean, whatever happened
Oh
with
yeah.
that deal?
Mm. You ain't ever getting that, I don't think. Not this time around.
Not
Uh
when David Schwartz is coming out saying it's not going to get to $100.
no. Right. So again, you gotta use the 4 hour and the daily, right? So if you get a buy off of the daily, don't wait for a daily red dot. I'm telling you right now, because you're gonna be bag holding probably, right? Unless you get a nice move, right? And that takes some time sometimes, right? Like look, and if you cut that wick, that's a nice one, right? So if you bought there, right, there's your stop losses. You got stopped out right away, pretty much on this guy. Uh, Yeah, you had what? You were in there 4, 8, 12, 16, 24-hour trade, right? Uh, Not a big move. It's just a 1 day. Let's just say you bought it in here and you got stopped. Like, see? But I mean, on a leverage play, that's great. This move was much better. You definitely wouldn't have got stopped out there. You would have got stopped out and around here somewhere, right? So they bought in around here, like, look, you got stopped out in around here somewhere, or even like let's say down here or something. So you probably got like a 20% move off of that. So if you combine the 4 hour and the daily, it can be very successful for you, right? And that's why I said for you guys to ignore the 5 day, right? So again, to touch base with that, and the whole concept behind it is now the 5 day is based off of bag holding essentially. It's with the mentality of buying it and holding it, waiting for the 5 day red dot. Now, Einstein has no problem at all doing that. He doesn't care about being down $1 billion because he's literally been down that before, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so I mean, he's a robot. He doesn't care about money. or nothing. So he's just like, oh, I'm being told to do this, so this is what I'm doing. I'll hold it to 0 if I have to. I
Yep.
mean, till that red dot comes, I ain't selling. So we don't want to be buying with the mentality of holding forever here because we don't know if we're going back down here or not, right? So I don't want people to buy them and then end up being stuck holding, right? So if we stick to the 4 hour and the daily, you're 100% getting stopped out somewhere. There's no and ifs or buts about it. You are not bag holding if you are buying off of the 4 hour and the daily. The 5 day is technically our only bag holder time frame, right? And that's because of the gains are massive when the plays happen, right? Um, did they happen this time? No. Uh, can any indicator anticipate wars and political tensions and Epstein files and this and that and everything? No, it's just basing off of metrics, right? So at the time, the metrics were lining up with everything, right? Um, Ethereum, look, at one time there was what, 5 or 4 or something, right?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
4.
yeah, I mean they didn't play out. Every other dot did, every other one. But
Yeah.
look, these three, right? That printed just like this here one. Like look what happened though, right? Um, but Albert again, he doesn't. Like see he could have sold there and made big, but he didn't because there was nothing there to tell him to sell, right? So he watched his money go down 70%. No problem at all. Didn't care, right? And then he got this red dot. He didn't get stopped out there. I remember he got stopped out in around here somewhere,
Yeah.
right? We, I mean, that's a great move, right? And then he bought here again. He bought here, and he got stopped out like right at the top here again, right? And then he bought here. He got stopped out here again, right at the top. Then he bought here. He got stopped out right here, right? Is this the same move? Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks the fucking same. I mean, right? Yeah, pretty much the same move down. I mean, not too much of a difference. Three dots, three dots,
Yeah.
big capitulation, and then ripped. Right? Are we seeing that? I don't know. Right? Patterns there. This is turning into a massive bull hammer. I mean, if we can get that green up here, I mean, oof, we'd be laughing, right? Looking a lot like this guy right here, right? Don't it?
Bam. Yeah.
Right? And then we got the
Well, he
follow
hasn't lost
through.
a trade yet on ETH, XRP, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
to pull a red dot on Ethereum at this level, I mean, it's going to have to, I mean, you're going to touch your toes. I mean, this is, you're sitting at 2,000. I mean, you're going to need to get down around 600. Oh, 700. I mean, it's
yeah,
got to get low, and it's got to stay there for a while. I mean, it's not like it's just going to go down there and touch it and come back up. It's got to
yeah. You won't. Yeah,
it
you
has
won't
to
get a red
completely
dot from that.
reset the chart. It's
Yeah.
got to be down there for a long time.
So I mean, Albert's down big technically right now. I mean, he's down. He top blasted here after this candle closed here. He bought right here. I remember he was buying at 3,200. Right. So he's already down half his money. Right.
Yeah.
He don't care. He'll probably make another $1 billion or something stupid, right?
Yeah, I think he's down probably about 800,000.
Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the shit coin for you.
It's not nice to say to our new member.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know if this is a request, but we'll look for Art looking for Mara.
All right.
Mara.
Yeah, that had a big day, 22% or something like that, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, uh, it's previous demand zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a big one too. Had a huge rally off of that, right? Uh, 3x, something to watch for, right? Um, Metrics are pointing up. Uh, I may change, maybe we'll get Pi to change this so it will give us a number. Cause I like looking to see where it's at. Even with this. Uh, so yeah, you want to see some more volume follow through and get across over that, right? It's still but bearish. You definitely need to get over 50 RSI here too. Uh, on the daily, the 4 hour, right, broke through. So watch for the continuation push through 50, and you need to get uh overbought for a rally here. There's no and ifs or buts about it. That's the only way it's going to come into this capitulation is with overbought on the 4 hour, like here and here, right? So definitely something to be watching for. You really need to see this price line sweep up, and it hasn't yet, right? You need to see this round out and come up, and that's going to take some time on the 4 hour. This isn't, 5 minute chart or anything like that. Everything looks so green down here, and you scroll up, it's so red. There's some things flipping around now, right? Um, but yeah, sentiment's down, market's down, morale's
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
money, everyone's bank accounts down. Uh, There's not too much to be happy about right now, guys. I get it. Things haven't played out the way that we wanted them to, but that's life sometimes. Uh,
Yeah.
you just have to, be smart about it. Make sure that you're using the right risk management and taking the proper trades, right? You don't want to be buying things that you don't really know, like VeChain or TIA, or Beam, or stuff like that. Like, yeah, it had a good bounce, but like it's at 0.001. I mean, it was up, you know. Yeah, look, yeah, it was over 4 cents at one point, right? So, uh, you know, that yeah, that's so if you and someone bought here, right?
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed, right? Someone bought here.
Look at this pullback. I'm gonna buy in and load up.
Yeah, and then look down,
Right.
yeah, 94% of your money, right, is gone, never to be seen again. Because that is not coming back up here. I can almost guarantee you. I'd almost bet my portfolio on it, right? Uh, but weirder things have happened. It is crypto, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You
Who
never
knows,
know.
right? Yeah, but it cleaned that wick up.
Yep.
That's for sure. But yeah, again, guys, we're just using patience here and common sense and knowing that this is not a healthy market right now. Uh, there's nothing too healthy about it. Uh, it looks like shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Dog
is
shit.
it is it bottom? Maybe. I'm not. I'm not banking on that. I'll tell you that right now. Um, Is it possible? Yes. I still think we might go a little bit lower, though, to be honest with you. Um, but that's not for sure. We'll see how this plays. That's a clean retest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
We got 3 hours to go.
yeah. So on a clean retest, when I'm actively charting or if I'm in a trade, I'll flip that green. It's no longer a caution. It's showing you it is a support right now. Will it hold? You don't know, right? That's why it's green and not gold, right? This you knew it was going to hold here off of this guy, right? Although it didn't have a clean retest, that's okay. That could be seen as bullish. It came back to test the support, but buyers stepped in before the the actual move happened where it was supposed to go, right? Uh, so again, don't always look at this. This isn't something that you need to see retested, right? This isn't a retest zone. This is this is something you want to see retested, right? Because it was resistance. This wasn't resistance, right? This was a support line that was never resistance. This wasn't resistance, right? This was just a trend that I found that worked, right? And clearly that is the trend that's working. It's gone, what, how many touches? One, two, three, you know, did buyers step in here kind of, did it try to come down kind of like what I was saying here? And then it got sold off, right? With that doji there, right? And came back up, try to do something, formed a double top and capitulated, right? That's exactly what played out here. It was the double top into a capitulation. But look how many touches we have here, right? And then it lost it here on the capitulation. It found buying support here just at under 60, and there was enough buying support there for a push just above 70, re-hit resistance. I had mentioned in chat with one of my posts that 71.2 to 71.7 or 71.8 was going to be big resistance zone. It was intraday, the intraday supply zone. So, uh, yeah, this is what this is what we're watching right now. Well, I am, right. Um, it's running at a time, and then I'll have to find a new trend. Um, but this trend is playing, so there's no reason to change it right now, right? Um, we'll see how it goes. Hope for the best. I mean, that's all you can really do at this point. We're
Yeah.
seeing some green come around now though, so that's a good thing. It's still only early. It's 9 o'clock. Uh, well, 9 o'clock my time. Um, charts reset an hour ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so it did wipe out all the red. So at least we're starting from a level playing field here, but
Yeah,
yeah,
just
it
scroll.
doesn't last
Just
long.
just scroll down if you want to see green. That's all.
That's right. Look
Stock.
at the stocks. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all closed, right? So they're not going to be red.
Well, I knew who wants to look for this other stock, XGN. So at least this will be, well, I mean, potentially.
The only shit one. Why, man? Why?
Uh,
Yeah,
all
I
those
don't
green
know
ones to
what.
pick from.
Yeah, and then get this guy. Wow, I mean, I gotta look at this guy now because this
MACD is
does.
on the floor.
Yeah, and
Everything's on the
look at
floor.
yeah. This might be a good bounce play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. I mean, it's never been this oversold before. Uh, this could be. man. I don't know though. There's not enough touches there. I don't really like that. I don't like that. That's not that's not uh I wouldn't use that. Um you definitely want to see more touches. There you go. See, so that's why you really want to pay attention to what and how many touches and where you're putting your ray line. I use ray lines for these because you know that they're straight, and that there's no fucking around. Or excuse my French. Um, just want to line this up a little better. So this is the fun that I have when I'm charting for you guys because I'm so picky. I'll sit there and I'll play with it until it's near perfect or what I think is perfect. See, I can't get, and again, this might be buyers stepping in because, like, there's no way for me to get all those touches clean.
Yeah.
But it's there because if you follow this, and if I could get that up just off of this, like to there, right? But I don't know if that's, yeah, see, I come off a little bit, right? So I don't know if I hook this, right? Because I'm on such a big time frame, those when I swing this, I can't just swing it a tiny bit. I'd have to move down on time frames, and then it defeats the point, right? So that's as good as I can get it on this time frame. It looks like it's rejecting it, man. So yeah, I mean that does look great and all, but no, it doesn't. Uh, that I don't like. Um, it could bounce up and try to overtake this, right? So this candle didn't close, or did it? Is this candle closed now? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it should be.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So
don't think
see,
they
it's
have
gonna.
the 24-hour stuff.
Yeah, so it's gonna open up over here, right? Um, and it's pretty much gonna say, yeah, I rejected that trend. Um, but that's not for sure. Uh, that's not a big enough gap. No, I thought I seen a gap up there. I was like, oof. I mean, no, it's too small. Uh, maybe though. No, I don't like that. I don't think so. Yeah, this thing's ugly, man. Look how, like, you've been looking at this going, oh, it's oversold, and I'm gonna buy it forever now. And it just keeps going down, 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 right? So is this gonna be the same thing here? Could be. Looks like it. I don't like that. That looks ugly, right? Um, why is it bouncing here? Let's see. What do we have off of the history here? So maybe it's looking to flip this old high and this old high here, right? Um, why it's bouncing, right? Maybe it's retesting off of this would be technically a bear market. I would have loved if this didn't come down so far, and built a handle. You would have had a nice cup and handle there, right? But this is invalidated at this point. Well, what's this stock do? What is this?
They focus on developing and marketing innovation testing solutions for diagnosis, prognosis, and monitoring of autoimmune diseases.
Oh yeah, so it's another bullshit.
this is like a
thing.
healthcare stuff, right? So their primary target is healthcare providers and patients.
Yeah, I don't like this thing, man. I mean, it's due for a bounce somewhere at some point. You could try to risk it and try to catch it somewhere. But I think you'd be trying to catch a falling knife, to be honest with you. Um, I think it's going back home, man. I think it's going back down into here. It's going to take that rejection right back down, right? Like, look, I mean, if that's not telling you to run, then I don't know what is, right? And I know it's off a little bit because I'm not looking at bodies here. So I mean, if I pulled it down, I know I would get this. It would take me some time, but I can almost guarantee you that if I catch all these bodies here, this is going to be a clean rejection down into here, right? Um, Possible bounce zone is here, right, where it's bouncing. Somewhere to watch for on a manipulation play, maybe a retest on that trend, right? Um, Anything under here, I believe you're gonna make a new low. You're gonna make a new low down here under $1. Stay away from this, man. Just if you do want to take a stab at it, use a tight stop loss somewhere, man. But yeah, I don't like it.
Next thing he's looking for is HPQ. HPQ.
Trying to call bottom hard here. What that say? Personal
Yeah, it's
company.
they Hewlett Packard.
Oh, is that what it is? I don't like that. Oof. Double top. Playing out. Demand zone here though. Previous top, right? See this on the lower time frame. Broke price point out of oversold. That's pretty good, man. Um, Stochastics a little high. It looks like it's gonna pull back a little bit though. Or maybe did it pull back yet? No, not quite. Not really. Not enough to warrant the stochastic to be reset. Um, I'd be watching 50. I'd want this to break bullish here on this RSI on the daily. Um, just because of this huge capitulation, it should have lots of buyers stepping in. It's lost quite a bit of value, right? Uh, 53%. And I mean, this has been sitting up here for a while. Like the last time it's touched this price, almost 2,000 days, man. So I mean, this could very well be a very nice buy. Um, am I saying that? No, but it looks it. Curling up. Yeah, man. I like this. Yeah. When they got earnings? Oof. On Tuesday the 24th of this month, right?
Yeah.
So something to pay attention to. Could have good earnings. I don't know how it's done on its earnings in the past. You'd have to uh, DYOR, right? Pay attention to some of those things. Look back at its history and stuff like that. Dive deep a little bit, man. This could be a home run. Um, it's retraced, and this is a healthy retracement, right? 50%. 50% is a healthy retracement off of a nice move, right? Especially like this move wasn't small. Um, you know, 228% with a 50% retrace is kosher. I mean, that's healthy. Uh, you know, it's just normal profit taking from normal traders, right? So, yeah, I like this one. Pay attention to it.
Next one he's looking for is Good RX. Everybody's heard of Good RX, right?
What is it? Just RX?
Yeah, Good R. Oh, GDRX.
Uh, Come on, man.
What? You don't use Good
Well,
RX?
no, I have no idea what it is. I'm not American, and I don't use
That's
drugs.
right.
I
You're
don't
the
even take Tylenol. Well, no, I
you're
don't. I don't like drugs,
perfect
man.
health.
Yeah, drugs are bad. Um, Even Tylenol, gives you autism, man. Didn't anyone ever tell you that?
Allegedly.
And so does the Ritalin or whatever that gives the kids
We don't need
that
Johnson and
eat.
Johnson coming after us.
Yeah. Um, what is this? It must be a drug company.
Yeah, so they offer digital tools to help consumers compare prices to reduce out of pocket expenses. I mean, you are in Canada. I'm not sure how your drug pricing is over there, but over here, everybody literally gets their shit tucked in.
Yeah, this is ugly thing, man. I don't like this. Even with the bounce and after the sell off. I mean, that's a good bull hammer though. Hmm. That's a nice candle. That's ugly though. That doji, right? Is that manipulation and then this, or is this a manipulation into a sell off again, right? Uh that's yet to be seen. This thing's goddamn ugly though, man. Stay away from it. I wouldn't buy this. I don't even care. I don't even care that crossed up. Um, I'd stay away unless you know something that I don't know. Uh, is it gonna have big earnings? Who knows? Bullhammer forming on the daily though, but look at that, like that,
Yeah, they probably got
like
hurt from Trump's that Trump RX because they lowered the cost of a lot of prescriptions over here in the states. So maybe they don't need to compare as much pricing now because you are getting the the best pricing that from matching other countries' pricing.
so. Look at the doji here and here and here, right? So people aren't confused what I'm doing here, right? And then look what follows after, right? And I'm sure you should use this replay to watch these moves and to see if this candle was like this at some point, right? I bet you it probably was, right? So that's a powerful tool to use is the replay to go back and see how these played out when they look awfully similar, right? And like look where they were, right? Look, right? Look where they were, right? Where these moves happen, right? Same setups, right? And then big sell off. Uh Danger. Stranger danger here,
Yeah.
buddy. Right? I'd stay away from this. I don't like that. Watch the replays and stuff, like I just pointed out there, to make a educated guess. Even with this capitulation, I don't like it. Uh, yeah, it crossed. Yeah, it's got some bull hammer, da 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 da. But again, watch that replay because the history suggests that those dojis play out, right? Each one of them has played out in the past. I don't see why this one is any different, even though it's down low. That does not matter. It can clearly go lower. I'm sure when it broke down here, or where, well, let's keep going.
That's right.
right?
I
So
remember $2.40.
yeah, so
Now I'm looking at $1.40.
yeah, so again, people were probably looking at this at that point, going, "Oh, it's down this much. It can't go down that much lower." Right? So don't don't be one of those people, man. I'll tell you that right now, right? And do you know how many people have chased this gap, waiting for
Oh,
that gap?
gotta go up and fill it.
Yeah, right? Do you know how many people are waiting, holding on, hoping for that gap, right? And I mean that's a decent sized gap. I mean that
Yeah, did the one
that
below it get filled even?
yeah,
Almost.
this one did.
Mm,
Yeah, but this one pretty well. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, and this one did with this guy, right? A little bit halfway, right? And then the other half is still open. Um, so do you know how many people been buying this, hoping for that, right? I mean, that's a huge move, man. 10x, right? Actually 11x, but you know, uh, that's hopium plays there though, right? Don't be buying down here, looking at gaps up here, going it gotta fill, right? Doesn't have to fill. That's not true.
Yeah.
Not good RX holdings. That gap does not have to fill. um,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that it or
Yeah, that's the last one for the membership requests here.
right on?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
well,
yeah, if you guys
thank.
want to hop in on the fun, get into chart requests in, look over and see how everything's going, you can hop over into the Discord. Link is in the description. You can join up there with one of the buttons. It's a very simple process just to kind of go through it. The bot will automatically take care of assigning you your membership role, and he will monitor you throughout your time being in the Discord. I do appreciate everybody that has signed up and helping support the channel. It does keep helps keep everything running smoothly. Um, there's going to be brighter days ahead. Hopefully, not too far ahead, but there should be brighter days ahead, and everybody
Oh,
will get there.
there will be.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
charts
not.
go down,
Yeah, it's
charts go up. They don't always
exactly.
just go down forever. They don't go up forever either. So we are here to try and, right everybody's ship so that we can, be happy when they're up and dump it and watch everybody else burn in flames until we buy it back in the bottom when there's blood in the streets, right? you know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what we're
Oh,
gonna try to get
you got to be
everybody on.
buying the right blood though, right? You got to wait till that last puncture wound. You can't be buying the first puncture wound. 'Cause then,
Yeah, this
'cause
is very
yeah,
true, right?
yeah. So again, that's why DCA entries are the most powerful entries, right? Yeah, you can get lucky and load the boat on the bottom and hit it big, sure, right? But the likelihood of that happening is, probably not the best.
Yeah.
Uh, so you're better off just taking the DCA approach, like I've told everyone. We don't be aping around here. Uh, we preserve our capital and make sure that we always have available capital. So in situations like 2 days ago, if you want to, DCA on a couple of your projects that you have long-term conviction in, then that was the time, right? I mean, why not? Great DCA entries 2 days ago, right? Will they hold up? I don't know. Will there be better DCA entries? Maybe. Uh, but
Yeah.
that DCA entry was here. Now, will it come around again? You don't you don't know. Will it go lower? You don't know. So you can only go with the what you know now and what we knew a couple days ago. was got to be close to the bottom, because I mean, if Bitcoin's at 50K, that's a huge psychological number for a reversal zone, right? So remember that. So it could be a reversal zone here. I won't say it is, and I won't say it isn't, because it could be, and it could not be, right? Um, See how you change time frames and it's different? Stupid, eh? I hate that. So
Yeah, it's
look,
A.
uh, on the 4 hour, I'm on this, right? On the daily, I'm under it. Tell me how that makes sense, right? And look at my ray line, straight to the bottom,
Straight. Yeah,
right?
as you go higher up, it keeps shifting that angle.
Yeah, but yeah, like Pi said, thanks guys. We appreciate everybody. Um, I know I've been a little busy this week. I started back with the union. Need to make money so I can buy more more crypto, because I'm foolish, but I don't care. I have long term conviction and long term goals, so this price action doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I'll just continue to buy. Um, And yeah, I know there's better days ahead. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna let all the noise, you know, deter me from my vision, and like what I see, and like what I've researched, and what I like I said, and what I have conviction in. And I have conviction in Bitcoin. A lot of it. I have for a long time. So Um, yeah, uh, that's only spot buy for me, Bitcoin. The rest is strictly low leverage swing trades. I'm no longer buying alts with intentions on holding them in spot. That ship has sailed. Um, what I have in spot, I will continue to hold until I'm ready to sell it. But I'm no longer adding alts um, into my portfolio. That's over.
Yeah.
Dunzo. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, it's not worth it. I'd rather have my money in Bitcoin anyway. So, because eventually the alt money goes into Bitcoin anyway. So, it just saves me headache and hassle. Um, sure, I could miss out on some serious gains here and there, but I can miss out on some serious losses too, right? So, I'll take the good with the bad and the bad with the good, right? Uh, but again, thanks guys. Let's hope for a better week this week. Because last week, I mean, well, hopefully it's not that bad. And I don't want to say it can't get as bad as last week, because we know how that blows up in people's faces pretty
Yeah,
quick,
that's
right?
right. Yeah, there's no
So
way that's gonna happen again.
yeah, yeah, right. So again, it could be just a retest off of a rejection off of 70, and we're going back down into bear market, right? This is clearly a bear market. Unfortunately, uh, Bitcoin lost 50% of its value. That's anything. I think it's 30% is classified as a bear market, whether it's elongated bear market or a short bear market, like you seen in April uh, of last year. That was a short bear market, right? But nonetheless, it was a bear market. Uh, Bitcoin lost too much of its value to say that it wasn't, and we're here again. This is,
Hmm.
bear market. Uh, these are bear market prices, right? Um, can they get worse? Hell yeah. I mean, that's what bear market's all about. There is no bottom. It's just bear. You're on bear. It will eventually find its bottom. And again, like, is this bottom? We'll see, right? Um, yeah, that's about
Yeah.
it for me anyway. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And next week we're gonna probably shoot for Friday. I'm tied up on Saturday. If not Friday, then we will hit Sunday. So we'll let you guys know in the Discord. Go ahead and get some more requests in. Some of the regulars must have been busy. So we will see you next week, guys. Thanks a lot, Mog, for helping out and doing everything you do. And we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. Later, guys.
Peace.